What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now on the road, to 500 subs. As a matter of fact, we are 239 subs away from hitting 500 subs, and who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 85% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys have not even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. All my ads will be down in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be down in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which it kind of ties with today's video, but not exactly. But the question of the day is this: what is your all-time favorite current faction in WWE? Let me know down in the comments below. And speaking of factions, it appears that current LWO member Dragon Lee has been absent from WWE for the last few months. But the question is, why? Where is he? What's happening? Well, we are going to be talking about that right now, so let's get straight into it. Excuse me. So, the last time we saw Dragon Lee in WWE, it was actually back in June. It was actually back in June on the 17th on Raw, where he lost to Carlito, and then also the very next night on NXT he competed in a battle royal, which I believe that was the one where it was whoever won would get an opportunity at the NXT title at Heatwave, which obviously was won by Javon Evans. And we know that he did do the tour with WWE in Mexico. Excuse me. And that was when he did a few tag team matches with Rey Mysterio to take on Carlito, and of course Ray's son Dom. And apparently no one knows why. No one knows why he had been absent for the last couple of months or so. However, Fightful reported that Dragon Lee isn't imminently planned for any BS that's going on currently on Raw. However, there has been a sort of an update, I guess, if you will, on this whole thing, and apparently, as I can try and find it, apparently, Dragon Lee posted, I believe, on his Instagram, why he revealed exactly what's been going on, and we found out that he's actually having a second child. He's actually having another child with his wife currently right now as we speak, and apparently no one knows exactly how long he'll be out for. However, there has been a lot of chatter that he could be out of WWE for another 6 to 7 months at best, to be at home with his wife, and of course with his kid and his unborn kid. And honestly, I think it's cool. I think it's a cool way for him to unwind and get away from the chaos that's involving the Judgment Day and the Terror Twins, the LWO. It's crazy. It's been pretty hectic the last few months, and for Dragon Lee to just unwind and just to be with his wife and his family, you cannot go wrong with that whatsoever. However, there has been a lot of chatter that Dragon Lee could also be coming back as soon as possibly November, perhaps. And so we don't really know exactly when he will be back, but I think for him to take a break and just spend time with family is pretty damn cool. And other than that, he did work a match on Main Event just a couple weeks ago, actually. Where he faced off against Imperium's Ludwig Kaiser, and I think aside from that, I think the only other time we saw him, I think, was during the speed tournament. I think during the the second or third speed WWE speed tournament, where I believe Ricochet was the champion at the time, and it was crazy. It was a crazy time, but I'm actually pretty curious as to what we can expect from Dragon Lee upon his return, because we know that the LWO has pretty much disintegrated at this point, because we know that Zelina Vega is hurt. We hadn't seen Rey Mysterio in a minute. Cruz del Toro is still injured. Walking Wild has been doing quite a bit on NXT and more on on WWE Speed, and of course too also main event. And then of course Dragon Lee, family business to attend to. So it comes down to what we can expect out of Dragon Lee upon his return. And I think the first thing that would definitely come into mind for Dragon Lee, hands down, would have to be to inject himself in back in the rivalry, or rather back in a rivalry with Dom, and put himself back into the rivalry of the Judgment Day. And honestly, it sounds interesting on paper, but I'm not really sure if that's going to be the plan. I'm not entirely sure if the LWO is going to disband after a little over a year. But I think at this point now, with everything that's been going on with both Vega and Del Toro hurt, and with Wild, doing his own thing on NXT, main event, WWE Speed, with Ray completely sidelined, which I don't really know where he's at. To which we don't really know where he's at, what's been going on with him right now. There's been a lot of chatter that there's been a lot of chatter because we hadn't seen Rey Mysterio since his loss to his son just a couple of weeks ago. And apparently there's been a lot of chatter that Rey Mysterio is actually doing his own farewell tour for WWE, because he said that he wanted to wrestle until no sooner than at least 50, and Ray still has like another year or two left to wrestle. So who knows? Who knows? It's crazy because during his appearance over the weekend at Fanatics Fest in New York, Ray actually told the fans on the plans for his farewell tour, and he said that he was going to be turning 50 this coming December, and that he had mentioned last year upon his Hall of Fame induction that 50 was the age where he was going to leave the boots in the ring. This was exactly what he said. He said, quote, "I think what's left is to be able to plan a nice sunset and be able to thank everyone that has followed and supported me throughout the years, and give them when the time is right a good farewell. Not something that'll happen one time and then I come back and do it again. Maybe a farewell tour, something that can mean something to me and everyone that will be there. Whether it's a city, whether it's every city, a country, this is the last time we'll be together." This was that was exactly what he said. And so we don't really know when he'll be back. But we can pretty much assume that Ray will probably be back right around the time that Dragon Lee comes back. But even if that is the case, I mean, Rey Mysterio has had such a stellar career, and I think I think he's been trying to pass that knowledge onto Dragon Lee. But the problem is that Dragon Lee has only had a handful of matches since he's been with WWE. You know, all the, you know, dating back to what, last year in NXT. So he's had quite, Dragon Lee has had quite the career, but he still has a lot to do. But we don't really, again, we don't know exactly when he'll be back. But I think him spending time with family, definitely a good, a good thing for him, because that, it gives him a little bit of a little R&R, and just prepare, and just help him prepare to be with Rey Mysterio in this farewell tour. So honestly, it'll be pretty interesting to see exactly when we'll see Dragon Lee come back. But when he does, I can guarantee you that it's going to be one hell of a ride. And when Rey Mysterio comes back, it's going to be a hell of a ride as well. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. All my ads will be down in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be down in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.